Christ is in our midst. Welcome to Spiritual Calisthenics. Christ has ascended in glory. Today, on Tuesday, May 30th, we commemorate Saint Isaacius, Abbot of the Monastery of Dalmatus, as well as Saint Macrina, the grandmother of Saint Basil the Great, Saint Barlaam, the monk of Caesarea, and Natalios the Martyr. Regarding Saint Isaacius, the righteous Isaacius was from Syria and came to Constantinople in 374, excelled in the monastic life, and departed to the Lord in 396. According to tradition, his monastery was built by Dalmatus the patrician, a nephew of Saint Constantine the Great, but many say that the monastery was founded by Saint Isaacius and afterward took the name of the abbot Dalmatus, who succeeded Saint Isaacius. Yet others maintain that it received its name from both of these. That is why its name in Greek is in the plural. According to Zonaras, the iconoclast emperor Constantine Copronymus later turned this monastery into a barracks, and as for the monastery called Dalmatus, which is ancient and the oldest of all of those in Constantinople, after he had expelled the monks, the emperor made it a barracks for soldiers. The Third Ecumenical Council raised its abbot to the rank of archimandrite and exarch of the prominent monasteries of the imperial city. The famous Cathedral of St. Isaac in St. Petersburg is dedicated to this saint. The image of God was faithfully preserved in you, O Father, for you took up the cross and followed Christ. By your actions you taught us to look beyond the flesh, for it passes, rather to be concerned about the soul, which is immortal. Wherefore, holy Isaacius, your soul rejoices with the angels. The readings are according to the week. From Acts of the Apostles. In those days Paul took the men, and the next day he purified himself with them and went into the temple to give notice when the days of purification would be fulfilled, and the offering presented for every one of them. When the 7 days were almost completed, the Jews from Asia, who had seen him in the temple, stirred up all the crowd and laid hands on him, crying, Men of Israel, help! This is the man who is teaching men everywhere against the people and the law and this place. Moreover, he also brought Greeks into the temple, and he has defiled this holy place. They had previously seen Trophimus the Ephesian with him in the city, and they supposed that Paul had brought him into the temple. Then all the city was aroused, and the people ran together. They seized Paul and dragged him out of the temple, and at once the gates were shut. And as they were trying to kill him, word came to the tribune of the cohort that all Jerusalem was in confusion. So this is the Roman person that is in charge of the city. He at once took soldiers and centurions and ran down to them, and when they saw the tribune and the soldiers, they stopped beating Paul. The Gospel according to St. John. The Lord said to his disciples, The hour is coming when whoever kills you will think he is offering service to God. And they will do this because they have not known the Father nor me. But I have said these things to you, that when their hour comes you may remember that I told you of them. I did not say these things to you from the beginning, because I was with you. But now I am going to him who sent me. Yet none of you asks me, Where are you going? Because I have said these things to you, sorrow has filled your heart. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is to your advantage that I go away. For if I do not go away, the Counselor will not come to you. But if I go, I will send him to you. And when he comes, he will convince the world concerning sin and righteousness and judgment. Concerning sin, because they do not believe in me. Therefore they are sinful. Concerning righteousness, because I go to the Father, and as the righteous sacrifice, he is allowing us to come with him. And you will see me no more. Concerning judgment, because the ruler of this world is judged. No longer will Satan have power over this world. I have yet many things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. When the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you in all the truth. This is important for us to understand, because oftentimes we speak about the Holy Spirit as an object, a spirit. In the reality, it is he. It is the third person of the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It is a person. He has personality. And the Holy Spirit is what we interact with most often. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Spiritual Calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.